Hi friends, Miss Brosnan here, ready to read you another story. And today we are going to read this book. You might recognize it. We've read it in class before. It is called The Doorbell Rang, and that is the title of our book. I also see right here it says by Pat Hutchins, and that's the only name I see on the front cover. That is how I know that that person is the author and the illustrator. That means that they wrote the words and they also drew the pictures. So, let's take a look at this front cover. I see a lot of people on there. I also see an animal. Do you guys see that animal? Yep, right there, there's the cat. I wonder what all these people are doing. Let's take a look at the back cover. Oh, I see a cat on that countertop. Wonder if the cat plays a part in the story, if it's a character. And as you can see, this book is very floppy. It is a soft cover book. If I knock on it, you can't really hear anything. So let's open to the first page. Oh, here's the title page. Yeah, looks like that woman is holding some cookies. I wonder if they eat cookies in the story. Or maybe you remember what they do. I've made some cookies for tea, said Ma. Good, said Victoria and Sam. We're starving. Share them between yourselves, said Ma. I made plenty. That's 6 each, said Sam and Victoria. They look as good as Grandma, said Victoria. They smell as good as Grandma, said Sam. Nobody makes cookies like Grandma, said Ma as the doorbell rang. What does it sound like when the doorbell rings? To me, it sounds like this. Ding dong. Can you say that with me? Ding dong. It was Tom and Hannah from next door. Come in, said Ma. You can share the cookies. There they are. That's 3 each, said Sam and Victoria. They smell as good as your grandma's, said Tom. And they look as good, said Hannah. Nobody makes cookies like Grandma, said Ma, as the doorbell rang. Can you make that noise again? Ding dong. It was Peter and his little brother. Come in, said Ma. You can share the cookies. There's Peter at the door. That's 2 each, said Victoria and Sam. They look as good as your grandma, said Peter, and smell as good. Nobody makes cookies like Grandma, said Ma, as the doorbell rang. Ding dong. Something I am noticing is that every time someone comes in, what's happening to the floor? Yeah, look how dirty it's getting. It looks like people are bringing in their dirty footprints. And something else I noticed is I see that cat from the front cover. You see that cat? Yeah, it's right there. It was Joy and Simon with their 4 cousins. Come in, said Ma. You can share the cookies. That's 1 each, said Sam and Victoria. They smell as good as your grandma, said Joy. And look as good too, said Simon. Nobody makes cookies like Grandma, said Ma, as the doorbell rang. Make the sound again. Ding dong. Now your turn. Ding dong. And rang. Ding dong, ding dong. Why do you think they're all looking at the door? Let's turn the page and find out. Oh dear, said Ma, as the children stared at the cookies on their plate. Ooh, so do you think they were all looking at the door? Because look, everybody has a cookie on their plate, but is there any more left in the middle one? No. So if the person who comes in wants a cookie, can they have one? There's not enough for them. Perhaps you better eat them before we open the door. We'll wait, said Sam. It was Grandma with an enormous tray of cookies. How nice to have so many friends to share them with, said Grandma. It's a good thing I made a lot. And nobody makes cookies like Grandma, said Ma as the doorbell rang. Who do you think could be at the door now? But look, I've reached the end of the book, so we won't know. So I want you to think, who could be at the door? You want to make any guesses? My guess is maybe it's Dad, because there is no Dad in this story. So maybe the Dad came to get some cookies. What's your guess? That's a good one. And then that's the end. And that is our book. So here is The Doorbell Rang by Pat Hutchins. Thanks for reading with me, friends. I'll see you next time.